Hello everyone, Jeff here again with eScrap Virtual. I just wanted to do a quick update about how to use your video. pheedloop has made a few changes, so I just want to run through really quick to make sure you know how to do that, as it is a bit confusing, but this may help. So there's two places where you will need where you will be using your video. One is the exhibit hall. If you go into a booth, you can have a video group conversation there in the booth, and then also in the networking section where you can have one-on-one conversations. And we'll go ahead and start with the booth to show you how that works. So we'll go to the exhibit hall, and as you can see, there are a bunch of different exhibitors here. And the way to do it here is you find your exhibitor. I'm going to go to the help desk, and you can just click this join live button, and that's where you're going to start. So while you're in the booth, you could use this chat function here on the right-hand side, but to actually have a video conversation, you just need to click this join live button up in the upper left side. I'll minimize this, give us a little more space. So the first thing you're going to see here is the device settings. It's just going to test to make sure your computer is working fine. So first thing is the audio and the microphone source. It's going to go to the default microphone, and as you can see, this bar is moving, which means that my microphone is working. And then you can slide down here to speaker source. Mine says no speaker devices found. That's very strange, but when I click the button, it makes I'm not sure if you can hear that, but it makes a bit of a tone, so you can see that your speakers are working. And finally, we'll scroll down to video, and as you can see, my video is working. But this is where you can select which webcam you're using and the quality of your video. If you're having internet connectivity problems, you might lower your quality, something like that. And then you'll scroll down and you can see that your camera is working, and so you just click join meeting. So now if there was someone else in this booth, they would have video up here. They would show up and you'd be able to see them, and you would be able to converse with them verbally. However, when you first come into the room, your camera is turned off for any time you come into a room. So you'll just need to scroll down here, and there's a video camera here. It says video with a line through it. You click that and you will appear in the room with the other person. Obviously, there's no one else here, so it'll just be me. There are a few other options down here at the bottom. We'll go from left to right. I'm just going to go through really fast. Menu, you probably won't need to use. It just tells you attendees who is in the room. You can change from light to dark mode. I had it in dark mode there. And then the meeting metrics, which I have no idea what that means. So we'll go ahead and close all those and go over here to mute. This will mute your microphone. This is obviously the place where you turn on and off your camera. And these little arrows next to that just have some other options that you likely won't need to use. The next button here is content. So this is what you'd click if you want to share your screen. So if you had a PowerPoint or something on your computer that you wanted to share with someone through the video, just like you would on a Zoom call, that's where you would do it. Mine is not turned on right now. Otherwise, I would click that and show you. And here we have the speaker. So this is where you'd mute any sound that's coming out to you. So you can just turn that on and off, and it will mute your speaker. And then, of course, this button makes you leave the room. So I'm going to go ahead and click that and leave the meeting. And so now I've left out of this room. And one thing that we've noticed is some people, even after testing all of their video equipment, there's still issues. The first thing I would probably do is to refresh your browser. Sometimes the connection between your camera, your microphone, the pheedloop system, and everything gets a little jumbled. So it's best to just do a browser refresh, which on most browsers you'll find here. And the browsers you're going to want to use are Chrome and Firefox, or if you're on a Mac, maybe Safari. Those are the best. Internet Explorer has a lot of problems with video and with this platform. So it's best if you use an updated version of Chrome, Firefox, or Safari. Opera, I believe, also will work. So that is another thing to keep in mind and maybe prepare for ahead of time. But you should be able to get that all set up and be good to go with the video. Now, the other thing I'm going to say here is in these booths, this is a group video, so everybody will be able to hear and have conversation with each other in a group setting. But if you need to have a one-on-one setting, let's go over here. We'll open this menu back up and go to the networking. I'm going a little fast here because I want to keep it short, but in this networking, you'll see this is the attendee list. You can search for people here. Here in the groups, we'll set up a couple of small rooms where you can just pop in and see who's in there, or bring a few people in if you wanted to have a smaller conversation, that sort of thing. But here is where you'll have your one-on-one chats. These are all the people that I've had text conversations with, and this is where you'll start a chat with someone. So Tanya and I have had a text conversation, and she asked me to join. She's not here right now, but she has asked me to join in the past, and so I said, yes, I'll join here in the chat on the right side. So first things first, I'll click the join video call, and in the session, Tanya will actually be here, so it's a little different than right now, but you can see these device settings still working, everything's still, microphone's working, speakers working, and my camera is working. So I'll click join meeting, and it's much like being in the booth. Now I'm in a one-on-one conversation with Tanya. Again, my video is not on, so first thing I'll do is click that, and there I am. And it has all the same menu items down here at the bottom, which I don't need to walk you through. So this is just a one-on-one conversation with just Tanya and myself, and this chat over here is just between us. Any room that you go into is going to have a separate chat window that is specific to that room. So the lobby, each booth, each conversation that you have with these attendees over here is going to be a separate chat window. And yeah, and that's pretty much that for the video. If you have any questions or are having a hard time, the best bet is to go into the exhibit hall here and go to this first desk, eScribe Virtual Help Desk. Someone may be here. You could try joining live here. You could ask for help in the chat, or you can scroll down here and start a chat with any of these people here, and we hopefully will have time to come help you out. And for that, you just click Start Chat, and it'll send a private message to that person. Oops, help. And it'll start a chat. And so it'll bring you directly into a one-on-one video call from wherever you start that chat from. So again, you can try a video call or just chat with that person individually there. So that's pretty much it for the video aspect. Please let us know if you have any questions. We are looking forward to a great event here, and hope that you enjoy yourself. Thank you very much.